So we finally got a release date from Jagex on Necromancy. For those of you that haven't seen the trailer, it'll be playing in the background of this video, but obviously there's not any sound or anything like that, so you'll have to go and watch it. I'll link it in the description for you guys to go and see it, but Jagex have released the date that we are going to be getting Necromancy, and holy hell is it sooner than I thought. We are getting this on the 7th of August, which is not far off at all. This gives you a total of 39 days from now to prepare for Necromancy if you are not already. Personally, I had a plan to do 100 Elite Dungeon Trilogies before Necromancy released. I hopefully can get it done before then, we'll see what happens, but I am only 11 kills in. So getting prepared for this is definitely going to take a bit of time, and I definitely should have got my overloads and stuff done ready. So if you guys haven't prepared yet, you want to definitely start like right now, as yeah, it's a lot sooner than we thought. But since the release of the trailer itself, Jagex has also posted this news post on the actual main game website with some other extra information about what you can do to prepare and stuff and what comes next as well. And so we're going to go through this post now and then we'll call it there. But this is going to give you some more stuff about what to prepare with and just any extra information. So let's take a look. So we've got here Necromancy release date and new trailer. Again, I'll link this in the description so you can find this and watch the actual trailer if you want. You should do. It is really good and it's quite exciting. But it says Necromancy when? Finally has an answer. Your journey to becoming a powerful necromancer begins when Necromancy rises on Monday, August 7th, 2023. We finally revealed when you can get your hands on Necromancy in our cinematic release date trailer, as Death narrates a gorgeous look at the adventure ahead of you. In its closing moments, you'll finally see who you're up against in the story ahead as we introduce Raciel, the first Necromancer. Check it out above. So again, watch the trailer if you haven't, and maybe even watch it and then return to this video, or after this video, whatever you want to do. Most of you've probably seen it, right? What comes next? Each development now in its closing stages, we're ready to begin unveiling more of the details around the skill. Each week over July, we'll be dropping new insights through blogs and videos that build on what you've learned so far from the first look video. Okay, so we're getting more stuff revealed to us along the way. By launch, we'll have given you the most comprehensive look at a skill before its release, balanced with some secrets to keep that magical early experience with the skill intact. As we mentioned before, the Necromancy experience doesn't end on release day on top of a new season of content themed around Necromancy. We'll also be working closely with all of you to address your feedback and evolve the skill with players. We've already got a whole host of development time set aside post-launch to address any feedback, and we'll continue to evolve it well beyond that. Cool. So they're going to be sharing a lot more information between now and the actual release date, which is obviously really good to see and very exciting. And there's obviously, but we're going to be prepared basically. When this comes out, we're going to be prepared for the skill, but they're doing the best to also not kind of spoil it a little bit when they say about keeping the magic and stuff. That's obviously really important because you don't want to reveal too much and then people feel like they've kind of like it's nothing surprising, nothing's like holy shit, this is so good, right? So hopefully they balance that really well. Can I do anything to prepare? Necromancy has no requirements to play, so whether you're currently playing every day, you've been on a break, or it's your first time playing, you'll be good to go. This is insanely good to hear, and I'm very glad it's still the same. For those who want to be best prepared, we chatted to the dev team to get some handy tips on things you can get working on. Chasing one of the levels below, don't worry, you'll have an extra helping hand with the arrival of double XP live on July 28th, giving you an extra 40 hours of double XP. Okay, so we're getting double XP on July 28th. And it's going to be used right until we get to Necromancy. So if you need any of these things here to get prepared, or is there anything else you want to do, we'll have double XP for you guys to get that. That is really good. Very clever. So brilliant. So 15 smithing for forging Necromancy weapon upgrades. Necromancy weapon upgrades are earned by leveling Necromancy and completing various requirements. Once unlocked, each tier upgrade will be require a smithing level of 5 levels lower than the tier. i.e. tier 90 would require 85 smithing. Cool, makes sense. So to get all the way up to endgame, you are going to need the high level smithing as well. So if you do need any of these levels, you want to be working on like smithing and stuff and crafting by the look of it, but we'll get to that. 15 plus crafting for Necromancy armor upgrades. Necromancy armor upgrades are earned by leveling Necromancy and completing various requirements. Once unlocked, each tier upgrade will require a crafting level 5 levels lower than the tier. So tier 90 will require 85 crafting. So you are definitely going to need to focus on your 85 crafting and your 85 smithing as well if you don't have these, of course. But again, if you're like a low level now, don't panic about it, because if you're only like level 50 or whatever in game at the moment, one, you are going to get double XP, but two, you'll be able to get as far as your character already is, and then you can slowly progress like you would normally, so this is fine. Rune crafting for new runes used incantations. Incantations are not required to experience Necromancy combat, which is primarily ability based, but massively benefits your experience. You can craft spirit runes at level 1, bone runes at level 20, flesh runes at level 40, and miasma runes at level 60. Runes can also be acquired from the player, so they're tradable as well. This will probably be a pretty good money maker on release, guys. If you want, if you're not rushing towards like getting to the end of Necromancy very quickly, and you just want to make bank, or if you have alts, these are probably going to be really good money on release, just a guess, but might be worth trying out. 10 plus prayer for necromancy prayers. Prayers are a useful tool in upping your necromancy potency and survivability. Base necromancy prayers require level 10, with the strongest variants available at level 46. To access the best prayers and curses in the skill, you'll still need to be 99 prayer. That'll be for the Prayerful Codex, right? Because they've confirmed that the Prayerful Codex will have a necromancy version. 11 plus Herblore for necromancy potions. Necromancy has a very unique stat boosting potions as well as effects from existing potions. So we know that we're going to get overloads and stuff that actually include them. So extreme necromancy here is 93. So these are definitely going to be things that you want to consider as well. But I believe these will be tradable. You just won't be able to make the overloads yourself. You'll need the level for that. Overloads and overload salves are very useful, especially for high level content, unlocking at 96 and 107 respectively. Overloads made now will have necromancy benefits on release. So if you can make overloads, make them now rather than later. I need to go and do this still, so I don't have that much longer to do it. Like we do, got like 39 days, but I've put it off for longer than that already, so definitely get on that. Useful quests to complete. Useful, but not necessary, but still useful, is going to be Templates and Tiston for curses. Wild Gothic Sleeps doesn't say what for, but of course this one does. Interested. King's Ransom, Ghost Ahoy, the Jack of Spades, Vengeance, Nadir, the Blood Pact. I don't think I've done many of these at all. I think I've maybe done this one, and I've done that obviously. I don't think I've done any of these other ones. I've maybe done the Blood Pact. I don't know. I wonder why. We've also released some items that exist today in game that you may want for your necromancy adventures, including some new additions since our initial list given at the first look. If you'd like to get stocking up, check out the list below. So this list here, if you want, you can either just pause the video or I'll link this whole post in the description. For those of you who want the trailer as well and this list, definitely come in here and stock up on these. I don't think you need to go absolutely crazy on it, but again, you do want to make sure you've got some of it probably, because the prices likely will go up. A massive thank you to all the enthusiasm and discussion coming out of the first look. We hope you loved the trailer. We've watched it far too many times, and we'll be back with more Necromancy very soon. This is badass. It's insane. I'm excited. Cannot wait to see what comes from it. But there's a lot of preparing to do if you guys aren't maxed already in game, or if you are looking to get the most out of it. And there's probably some stuff in here that you can look at investing in if you want to get some more stuff over here, and making sure your overloads are done. Plenty to do. And now we have the quest list. If anyone can think of what these are the quests here would actually be used for, except for like the templates and distance sets for curses, let me know in the comments, so I have no freaking idea. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you found this useful. Are you excited? I'm excited as hell. 39 days, cannot wait. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.